Okay, I have a one-child policy story to tell, and how am I going to tell it? I need people from 360 who experience the policy. I need to treat the policy as a character to really show its personality, almost like its impact. And so the 360 is I need people who enforce the policy. I need people who is on the receiving end of the policy. I need people who promote the policy. I need people who, all kinds of the people around it. And then go to each category. The people who enforces the policy, how can we find the representative? Who is the right person to do this? The people who promote the policy, where do we find them and how do we convince them? And it's casting, it's the casting process. The women who were forced to abort, like how do we find them? And there are numerous people like that, but which one do we select and why is that person representative? The people who promote the policy is like, okay, where do we start? We look for, it was interesting, I didn't know until that time that there is an award given to workers of the one-child policy. So every year they select 10 best one-child policy officials, workers, locally, nationally. And so the names are all out there. And then it's like, okay, we go to the national, the top, and to find them. We found 10 names that year. How do we find their contact? We find 3 contacts, and how do we reach them? And one of them came through, or we interviewed 3 of them. But their stories are very similar, and depending on who is most articulate, whose story is the strongest, then we chose that one. And same thing with every category of that person, who's the strongest and who do we choose? And there were like maybe 2 or 3 more backup that we filmed. So back to your, I think there's two steps. One is I already know there's a story I wanted to tell, and then how do I get that footage to tell that story? And then the footage is back, and then it tells me something else. And then maybe I would find some inspiration that things I haven't thought about that the footage told me to